Something about my life in Germany feels like a dream I'm about to wake up from. This probably sounds a bit weird and quite funny to German people. I know that this is their absolute and normal reality. I think Germany feels so fleeting and surreal because it took me many years and effort to make it happen. The 23rd of December 2016, it's almost Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas, it just feels like another daily life in China. You know, this kind of stupid dreams and stupid things that is never gonna probably happen. I wish I could do the things that I really wanted to do, but I know the reality is just so many things are holding me back. I knew that with discipline and consistency, I could achieve my goals. And my independence and hard work got me here. I found reassurance not in novelty, but everything that's been taken for granted. I look at the trees here. They are so normal, but to me, they echo my previous efforts, almost like a badge of honor. And I was confident that I could make it here. I told everyone that I was quitting my degree because I found a new job in Düsseldorf. But there was no job. I came to start a business. A few months into my first year in Germany, I heard that my dad couldn't feel his legs. 그래, 감사합니다. 이거 스트레스 풀어주라고. 금방 물 들고 나왔어. I was going to do my own thing in Germany, but he was suffering, and so did the company.
Willkommen im Amt für Migration und Integration der Landeshauptstadt Düsseldorf. Aufgrund eines erhöhten Anrufaufkommens kann
You can't start a business without a visa. And I moved not knowing this. At this point, my friends have already graduated. I found myself stuck in a city without a business, nor a degree, and an expiring visa. start. I can't believe that 3 weeks ago I was waking up at 5 and now I'm just like completely a mess. 2.5 months ago, I was doing really bad and I had a lot of optimism. You know, since I'm trying so hard, I'm sure that in the future things will get better. And I wrote this email where you mail things to yourself and you schedule it. And I read it. Things got worse. I have been thinking a lot about Germany, right? Because it's happening actually next month in 6 weeks. And I honestly cannot believe that it's happening. Like, this is when I stopped noticing the trees. There was no badge of honor. They were just trees. This is the reason why I came all the way here. I have a visa now until April and I can definitely finish my studies until then. My research results. Ready to get my thesis printed out. There's a story my mom told me growing up that when my granddad was in his 60s, he went to church and discovered God. The first thing he did was throw away his record player and vinyls. Hearing this, I thought that following Christ would mean sacrificing my needs and desires, and I definitely didn't want that. Even as a Christian, I was convinced the answer would be found in myself and not in God. When I came to Germany, and my efforts of finding myself completely betrayed me, I had no place to go. There was nothing beyond myself. So in the void, I looked for God, and I learned that I got it all wrong. My granddad threw away his record player as a response to God's love, not fear. God's love is grace. It has absolutely nothing to do with how good or bad we are. I now have thrown away my own record player of endless self-improvement and not feeling good enough. And I look at the trees. There's no badge of honor. There's only grace that enabled me to see them in the first place. I don't need to look outside to others or inside myself. Instead, I look upwards to the one who loved me before I even seeked for his love.